Yeah, probably.
Now Darcy, the next time you go to mail, go down to the post office to mail your mail. You'll see your picture on the wall.
It's already there. That's where
Well, they want to update
that.
it. They want to update
Oh, okay.
Was that your first communion picture? You have that?
You guys are so funny.
I just moved into this neighborhood back early July. And I came from the city where I had coffee shops galore. So I was delighted when I saw that there was in fact a coffee house here. And a little bit astounded at just, the people and some of the conversation here. We're on our best behavior today because, Big Brother's watching.
I guess it's been about 11 years ago. We came out to visit, and we were here for 2.5 days? And on the plane ride home, we're looking at each other, and there was something about Ferguson that after 2.5 days, we moved here from San Diego.
We are a small town in the big city. We certainly are. And the residents here, they really personify that. Like I say, whenever we have customers, we worked on their car 3 months ago or 6 months ago, and they come walking by to the coffee house, and they stop in to say hi. You've got a lot of young families and moms and dads pushing the baby, the strollers with the kids, and they stop in and chat. Where else do you find that? Like I say, it's small town America right here in the city.
The community here is very close. I mean, there's no secrets, of course. You have no secrets in this town. For as big as the city is, it is a very small town feel. The customers that come in are actually, I have new customers every day that say, I'm from here, I've not been in this place for years, I've heard good things. But they're very supportive. They're curious of what's happening in their city. You know what? I just see it being cleaned up. I see a lot of new development. When we first came to Ferguson and drove down Florissant Road here, we were seeing all the new buildings and all the improvements being made. They did a nice job down Suburban to make that look very professional, inviting. That's the big thing about, we were asked another reason why we came here, and when we drove in, with again the new development, but how they do the Christmas lights on top of, and the cleanliness of the buildings in the front and uniformed, it's inviting. And the other thing that's going on too with the city is across the street where the ice cream shop used to be, they've tore that down now. So they're developing that into somewhat of a park, outdoor, I think they're working to do outdoor concerts and stuff, which will just be a plus for our business. After they're done there, they may come here for a sandwich or a beer or whatever, so it's a good thing. The city, like city itself, city administration, we've been working with them. They're awesome. They're totally awesome. They're helpful. We can call down and ask questions. We applied for a TIF and we were approved, so we're working with them as we improve the building and the way it looks. The city and the people here are great.
Well, I can honestly say everybody in Ferguson has always supported coming to the timetable. The very first day we moved into one of our new buildings, who were the first two people in line but the mayor and his wife?
Ferguson, today I'm sure if you look around, this is Ferguson, a small town. Good people. I don't know this guy next to me here.
Now who would that be?
This is Chef Tembo. He won the barbecue throwdown from Timetable Cafe in Ferguson.
Awesome.
Of course, right? We've been here for 25 years. That says it all. And we're here to stay. And we are grateful to this community. And we're looking forward to serving it for maybe another 25.
that I'm Kathy Nelker. I'm the Ferguson Farmers Market Manager. Our market is very unique because all of our farmers are local. They all grow their own food. Some of the other farmers markets, a majority of the farmers drive to Soulard and buy produce and then bring it to the farmers market. We don't consider that homegrown. Homegrown here at the Ferguson Farmers Market is when the farmer picks his crop the day before. It's always in season. We have fresh fruits, vegetables, every kind of produce. Right now the tomatoes are heavy. The corn is excellent. We're moving into fall crops. We'll have squash. We'll have fall apples. We'll have the spring crops that only grow when it's cool. We also have craft booths and artisans. We have artists. We have unique jewelry makers. Nothing is mass produced. Everything is made individually and unique. We have knitters. We have an alpaca farmer who weaves her wares out of alpaca. We have John Wilkerson who farms up on Dade Avenue. All of his produce is organic. Mueller Farm on Dade Avenue here in Ferguson was the first organic farm in Missouri. We are very, very proud of them. We also have community food booths that come every week. They don't pay anything to come to the market, so all of the proceeds goes to their charity. We have Colsa Dolce Bakery, phenomenal Italian bakery. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, I live in Ferguson, and I've lived here for 15 years or so. I started at the farmers market, and I built a client base here in this area. I got to know a lot of really great people. They were very supportive, and they asked if I did open up a store, because I've only been here for a year and a half, would I consider opening in this area? The city actually helped me with a grant. The name of the bakery is Cosa Dolce, which means sweet things in Italian, because that's the bulk of what we do. We do mostly pastries, desserts. We do a lot of custom cakes, cupcakes, specialty cookies, pound cakes, biscotti. I really like to try and make things pretty, and I love the whole process of baking. And I really, really enjoy the community. I love that it's a really strong community. The people that I've met are terrific. I love all the trees, for one thing. I love the diversity. I love the homes, all the different styles of homes. I think it's a great place to live. I really do. And have a business, actually. So, yeah.
I'm Kathy Frankham. I own Gaga's Vintage Furniture and Gifts in Ferguson, Missouri. We just have a little unique shop. It has a lot of gift things, a lot of unusual items. We have vintage furniture, gifts for different occasions, vintage gifts, new things. It's been a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people, fun people, unusual people. Joe, who owns the Lofts, Joe Lanero, has been very, very supportive of us. He kind of encouraged us to start down here to see if we would even want to do a business, and it's just taken off. I like the diversity in the community, the friendliness. It's like a little family. Ferguson is like a family community, and that's my favorite part.
I see a lot of positive movement in the community. We just got the main thoroughfare of Florissant Road redone about a year ago, and it's just beautiful out there. My name is Lou Keithley. I am the owner of Made Right Diner featuring Godfather's Pizza in downtown Ferguson. We've been here about 2 months, and I selected Ferguson to have my business because Ferguson is where I live. I've lived here about 20 years. Made Right is a chain based in Iowa. It was founded in 1926, and we feature a loose meat sandwich, which is another way of saying crumbly hamburger. We take our fresh ground beef, we add our special seasoning to it. It's on a fresh bun, either white or wheat. They typically come ketchup, mustard, onion, pickle. And if you want to make that a cheese right, we put a nice slice of American cheese on there, and it's wonderful. We always serve it with a spoon because it's a crumbly burger. Things are going to fall, but you want to eat every bite. People walk in. If you walk in a second time, we try to know your name, offer you beautiful shakes and malts, and we try to have a wonderful environment that's great for families, great for kids. And it has to be clean because my wife and my mom come in here all the time. After I first opened, I'm doing the restaurant business, and we ran out of CO2, so I couldn't serve any soft drinks. And that's important. That's an important feature. The gentleman that owns Vincenzo's 2 doors down, he was right there with bringing me a CO2 tank, and you know, it's whatever anybody can do to help each other out. This is truly small town America. This is wonderful.
Well, Ferguson's experienced tremendous growth. During the last 10 years, in 1999, there was a committee formed called the Downtown Vision Plan, and with emphasis on how the downtown area, who had kind of become quiet in the 60s and 70s, could be brought back and be a vibrant part of the community again. For many individuals, if you take a stroll down Ferguson Avenue, or in the Ferguson Avenue and Florissant Road, you're going to see all these historic buildings that have been renovated. Also, you see some new buildings that have been built to replicate the style of the 1900s, 1910, 1920 era. We have lofts where people are living in modern lofts, but have the appearance of living in an old building. We have a wonderful new bakery. We have new restaurants popping up. We have Made Right Diner and Vincenzo's. We have the Timetable, El Palenque, so you can pretty much have your taste of flavors of a Ferguson right here in downtown Ferguson. We've got a new development called North Park that's coming our way, and it's going to be approximately 660 acres. It is the largest tract of undeveloped land in urban Missouri. We already have Nevada Rock College has moved in. We're having a Holiday Inn Garden Inn. With this, they'll be creating approximately 10 to 12,000 new jobs within the next 10 years. It's just a wonderful time to be in Ferguson, and we have a tremendous future ahead of us. We have redone our streets and streetscape with Victorian lighting, with beautiful brick pavers. We've redone our suburban avenue with beautiful landscaping along the mediums, because this will be the main entry into North Park from Ferguson. And again, we've also experienced new growth with the new express scripts that have built over at the UMSL campus, University of Missouri St. Louis. And by December, there'll be another 900 pharmacy and pharmacy technicians that join the approximately 1,200 employees already working on this. And this is the world headquarters for Express Scripts, and it is approximately a mile from the center of Ferguson. Ferguson is positioned for a tremendous renewal because of its demographics and geographical location. We are 7 to 10 minutes from the airport. We are close to 3 major highways, 170, 70, and 270. We are minutes practically from everywhere. We have Emerson Electric, which is the world headquartered in Ferguson. We have Florissant Valley Community College, which is headquartered in Ferguson. We have Negwire Material, who Scott Negwire's grandfather started in the 1800s as a feed and seed store, to be one of the largest building supply in the Midwest, not just Ferguson, and he's headquartered here right on Florissant Road, and very good to the community, Negwire Material. It is just tremendous, the interest, because of our demographics, our geographics, and also the fact that we have reasonable priced homes. And also, when people come to work in a new place, they look for a place that's close to them that they can maybe live in. We call ourselves the community of choice, and I think it's very appropriate. Many individuals in our city could live anywhere they want. They choose Ferguson because of its friendly environment.
I'm making an olive, pepper, cheese omelet. Making it good.
So why Ferguson?
Why Ferguson?
Yeah, what do you like about this neighborhood?
This is my home. It is a wonderful, wonderful place to come. Wonderful, wonderful place to come. My family's lived in Ferguson for over 50 years. It's a home for me.
Yeah.
My favorite place to live. Got all good neighbors, even Harry. People know each other, they have a good time, they talk to each other. It just doesn't get much better than this. Yeah. That's what I like about Ferguson. It's a hometown.
Yeah.
It really is. Kids like to play, they ride the bicycles, they play kickball, they play tag. They run around and have a good time. That's what it's all about.